Alright, for my Indian friends out there, let's talk about the best Android smartphone under 10,000 rupees. First up is the Xiaomi Redmi 4. It's really a shame that the Redmi 4 is difficult to get your hands on because the device offers a lot more than what the price point might suggest. While the specs and features are generally what might be considered with an affordable smartphone, the Redmi 4 does impress in terms of its metal build, excellent fingerprint sensor, and battery life, with a large 4100 mAh battery able to keep things pumping along for as long as 2 days if you're careful. This device fills a neat little niche. I mean, how often can you find a large battery phone, like a 4100 mAh battery, with a small 5-inch 720p screen? That's not very common nowadays, and that means that thing is just gonna pump along a long time. I like this phone. At least on paper, it would be fantastic if it didn't have the Snapdragon 435. Now, it's still good, it's still decent, but you won't be playing FPS games at a high frame rate. But it's still a sweet phone for under 10,000 rupees. Next up is Lenovo's K6 Power. The Lenovo K6 Power is a good option for its price point, and one of the very few choices in this price range that features a full HD display. Now it has a large 4000 mAh battery that provides impressive battery life, and it's a good looking smartphone too, with a metal composite build that has a great feel in the hand. The 3GB version of the phone is priced at 999 rupees, and there is a 4GB model that's priced at 10,999 rupees. Now let's talk about a lesser known option, and that's the Swipe Elite Max. The Swipe Elite Max features a beautiful metal and glass unibody construction, which is great to see in the affordable category, and also comes with 4GB of RAM, a fingerprint sensor, and a full HD display. These are all specs and features you'd expect to see from a much more expensive phone. The Swipe Elite Max is currently priced at 999 rupees. Next up is the U Unicorn. I don't make up these names. Along the same lines of the Swipe Elite Max is the U Unicorn. And you also may not know about this brand either, but it is a subsidiary of the more recognized Micromax. The device features a good-looking metal unibody construction with a brushed metal finish and offers specs that are similar to the Elite Max, with the exception of a MediaTek processor and a larger battery under the hood. The only real negative with the Unicorn is that it uses a custom Unicorn OS, but it is based on Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. But the experience is clean and smooth. The U Unicorn is currently priced at 9,499 rupees. Now, an even more affordable option is the Samsung On 5 Pro. The Samsung On 5 Pro doesn't offer nearly as much as the other devices on this list, but it is one of the cheapest options out there, with the exception of the Xiaomi Redmi 4, which features the same specs but is 1,000 rupees less expensive. However, where Samsung rules the day is when it comes to name recognition, as some may not be comfortable spending their money on a relatively unknown brand like Swipe or U. The Samsung On 5 Pro is priced at 7,990 rupees. And last up, let's talk the Moto E3 Power. Like the Samsung On 5 Pro, the Moto E3 Power doesn't offer a whole lot when compared to the other smartphones on this list, and it is mainly banking on name recognition. However, the Moto E3 Power does feature a large battery that provides impressive battery life, and since it is a Motorola device, you can expect the same software experience to be smooth and fast despite the low-end processing package. The Moto E3 Power is currently priced at 7,499 rupees. So what do you guys think of our list? Do you have these devices? What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments below or on Twitterverse right there. And before you ask, yes, if you don't know, yes, I lived in India for a while. I lived near Pune on a hill station. I worked there for about half a year, and I miss it still today. Talk to you soon. Meet Jeremy Shoemaker, otherwise known as Shoe Money. And he became famous for this photo, where he showed off a check that he made from Google AdSense. And he's become so good at making online businesses that he made an announcement that he does not start a new business unless he can secure the business's name in a .com. Now, why is that exactly? Well, no domain name extension tells your story with the same degree of trust as a .com or .net domain name. .com and .net domain name extensions inject credibility into your online presence. And who doesn't want to be credible? And don't forget, you get 15% off when you use our coupon code ANDROID. When you think domain names, think domain.com.